Hi friends, welcome back to RX Family Travels. So today I'm sharing with you my top 3 tips that every family should know before purchasing their airline tickets. So this applies even if you don't have a travel credit card. Everyone can do this, so definitely stay tuned. And stick with me all the way to the end, and I'll actually share with you one of my favorite, most lucrative programs and how I accumulate the points so that I can fly for free. Tip number 1 is to sign everyone up in your family for frequent flyer miles. So, of course, I did this for myself and then I did it for my husband, but I didn't add the kids. And it's really important to go ahead and add them as soon as they have a paid seat. So, every time you fly, you will earn miles on that flight. And if it's a paid ticket, it doesn't matter if it's a baby, a teenager, whatever, you just go ahead and sign up and they will earn these points. And so all the airlines have frequent flyer miles programs, and I totally did not even think about adding my kids until a couple years into this journey. And so just wanted to make sure everyone knows this and starts doing this right away. As soon as your family is flying, go ahead and sign them up for this. As soon as they have a paid ticket, go ahead and sign them up for this so you can start accumulating those miles, and gradually you'll build up enough to have a free ticket. My second tip is to pool your points. So once you've got everyone signed up for frequent flyer miles, you'll want to go ahead and pool those miles together so that you can get to award flights quicker. So United is the big airline that recently started this in 2024. And so now you can create a family pool and add in your family members, and they'll accumulate the miles for spending together. Now, JetBlue also allows for pooling of miles, and they've done this for years. And it just recently came out that JetBlue and United are joining forces with their frequent flyer mile. And so now you can book points or book flights with either one of those points. So you can book a United flight with JetBlue points or a JetBlue flight with United points. So this is great news, definitely helpful. But the real value comes in if you are booking international flights. So if you're going to fly Air Canada, British Airways, Etihad, ANA, any of these airlines, multiple different options, you do have the ability to pool points. So these flights are typically more expensive than domestic flights, of course, and so you'll want to have all your kids signed up and accumulate those points for every flight that you pay for. This is a great way to easily rack up points for free travel. And if this is new information for any of you out there, please leave a comment so I can know that this is valuable information to share. I would love to hear from you. My third and final tip is to sign up for the dining program and e-shopping for your favorite airlines. Now, my favorite is American Airlines, and that's because it has great transfers for domestic and international flights. And if you take a look at PointsYeah, they will give you a good breakdown of what flights you can get for how many points, including how much you'll need to pay for taxes. And American Airlines always comes out pretty affordable. So PointsYeah did send me an email recently, less than a month ago, saying that Citi is now a transfer partner of American Airlines. And this is great news because now we can transfer points from a credit card. And so if you don't have a travel credit card, now is definitely a great time to think about acquiring one. And Citi is now a player for sure. So credit card or no credit card, you will want to definitely go ahead and sign up for your favorite airline's dining program. This is as easy as it gets. You really don't need a credit card. You can put in your debit card if you like. And you would just look through the list, see if there are restaurants on there that you frequent or that you would want to try, and go ahead and link your card and spend as usual, and you'll accumulate some points. It's so simple that everyone should really do it. Now for e-shopping, this is a little different because you do have to go to the site and start your shopping from their portal. Now, once you click on the vendor that you like, and they have so many, you'll be sure to find one that you can use. You can go ahead and start your shopping there, purchase as you usually would, and you'll gain extra points. Now, typically these portals will have promotions going or elevated points, so I'll look out for those. And right now it is back to school, and so Nike, Adidas, they'll have elevated offers, and just back to school in general will get you elevated points if you spend a certain amount. But I really typically will just do my usual spending, just initiate it, start it at the e-shopping portal site, and that will gain me some extra points. Okay, so definitely worth signing up for dining and e-shopping, and putting all these 3 tips together, you will start to accumulate miles without much of any extra effort, and you can then hop on to PointsYeah and see where you can use your points for the most benefit. So I do like American Airlines for transfer miles domestic and international as well, but you can look at any airline and any reward points out there. So Capital One is another one of my favorites. And so right now they have a deal for transfer into Life Miles at a 15% discount. And so always take a look and see what's available out there, compare all the airlines and see where you can best use your miles. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please go ahead and like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me a comment if any of these tips were helpful for you. All right, until next time, happy travels, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.